back to the dojo. Welcome back to the daily discussions. Well, I haven't made a video in like 2 days, man. And it's really because of the title, right? The title, if you're looking at the title, yeah, grief. I'm experiencing grief right now, man. When my younger brother passed away, I didn't really know how to take it. I didn't really understand it. And I didn't really know what I was feeling. But after about 3 years, I'm starting to understand it a little bit better. It's a feeling that never really goes away. You know what I mean? It never really goes away. You just become accustomed to it to a degree. You know what I mean? Like, I can reminisce about all the good times, but there's an empty space in my heart every time I think about my younger brother. And it's because I lost him. I lost him to gang violence. Lost my younger brother to gang violence. He wanted to wear a flag and be a gangster, be in the streets, be ripping and running. And it ultimately led to his demise. That's why I'm so against anything that's gang related, and I'm just, if you want to do that, then by all means, but I lost my younger brother to that stuff, so I don't want to see anybody go down that route or go down that road. And there's always a better way, man. There's always a better way. See, the thing was, he always looked up to gangsters. He always respected the way it was for a gangster, for the perception surrounding gangsters. You know what I mean? But that's not who we were. We were warriors. We were just warriors. We weren't meant to be gangsters. My little brother lived a crazy life. He did. He was always searching for excitement. You know what I mean? He was always searching for excitement and adventure. Until he got to the point where he wanted to do whatever he thought he was big and bad enough to do. He started robbing the pizza man. That's where it started at. That's where I remember him going that way. He started robbing the pizza man. It was something the kids was doing in high school because they wanted to like get a couple dollars or some shit. So they'd call in a pizza and they'd rob the pizza man when he show up to the door. Like, fucked up shit. You know what I mean? Like, just doing fucked up shit. And this happened like when he was in middle school. Like, he started to go that way. You know what I mean? Yeah, this happened in middle school. He started to do that dumb shit. And just as he got older, he just kept getting in the middle of bad acts, doing things that you shouldn't be doing, stealing and all type of shit. You know what I mean? Until it got to the point where he wanted to brandish a weapon. It got that far. You know what I mean? And he ended up doing time. He ended up doing 5 years. Because he wanted to rob somebody at gunpoint for their iPhone. You know what I mean? And after he came home after those 5 years, he was nothing like the little brother that I knew growing up with. He just became completely different. Like the prison system, it ruined him. It really did. It truly ruined that man. And it ultimately led to his death because he kind of gave up on life, like completely. He gave up on life. And he began to seek and chase after death. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? That's really what happened, bro. Like I think he got killed by a cop, to be honest with you. They said it was suicide. They didn't say suicide how. We didn't bother to ask. You know what I mean? But I'm pretty certain it was suicide by a cop. Once they found out who he was, saw his record, and all that other shit, pulled his name. He probably tried to went on a run with a deadly weapon and then ended up getting gunned down by the police. Like, that's a tragic fate, bro. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. But all I remember seeing my brother's lifeless body was just being filled with regret and tears, bro. I was just filled with regret and tears, bro. Because there's so many things I wish I could have said and wish I could have did. And once somebody passed, bro, it's final, bro. It's no taking nothing back. Everything is set in stone as is. You know what I mean? And for like the past 3 years, I've been battling with this feeling, bro. Not really understanding or knowing what the hell I'm dealing with. And now I finally come to the realization that it's grief. I'm grieving. And it's like, it's a strange feeling, bro. Some days I'm okay. Some days I'm really not. You know what I mean? This is a completely new experience for me, bro. I wasn't ready for this. Like, I know I talk about all the time about jobs and stressing about life and shit like that, but deep down underneath it all, that's what I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with the loss of my younger brother. Like, this place where I'm sitting, we used to sit here and talk all the time. In this little storage room, we used to sit here and talk all the time. And now I sit here and I talk to y'all. And I appreciate everybody for listening and tuning in when y'all do. It means a lot to me, man. It does. Because it makes me feel like I'm doing something that's needed and useful. People tune in, people been subscribing. I've been enjoying this journey on YouTube. But I gotta let y'all know that sometimes I'm not okay. Sometimes I'm not okay. I'm fighting through it. I'm fighting through the grief. But sometimes I'm just really not okay. You know what I mean? Like, I wanna make videos every day. But sometimes I lack the motivation because I really don't even know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Sometimes I just turn on the camera and just start talking. You know what I mean? And sometimes I just happen to stay on topic of whatever I was talking about. You know what I mean? That's usually what I think is important, being able to stay on topic. I watch a lot of people videos and almost everybody does jump cuts. Like when they do their talking videos, everybody has jump cuts. I don't really do jump cuts. I just talk at length. I don't need to cut anything out. Everything that I'm saying has relevance and importance. You know what I mean? I don't feel the need to jump cut and all that other stuff when I can just talk to you. I can just talk. I don't feel the need to chop this thing up, take away all the stuff that I said, just to put the bullet points up there in your face. Like, no, we just gonna talk, man. And what I'm dealing with right now is grief. Like I said before, some days I'm okay, and some days I'm not. You know what I mean? Like, I'm even going through things in life right now that's beyond my grief. You know what I mean? And I'm really trying to keep it together. I'm really trying to keep myself from falling off, bro. But life is just really difficult right now, bro. It's a lot of different things that I'm dealing with all at once. And I don't really know what to do. That's really it. I don't really know what to do. I don't know what to do with all these repressed feelings. You know what I mean? That just won't go away. And every time I think about my younger brother, like, it's always associated with death. Like, I don't want to think about passing away and stuff, but it's guaranteed to all of us. It reminds me how fragile and how short a time we really have on this earth, bro. None of us are really going to be here that long. It may seem like a long time from where we sit, but we're not here that long. In the grand scheme of history and everything that has been done and has been did, like, bro, we are not here that long. We're here for but a few seconds, it seems like. You know what I mean? And all the while we're here, it just feels like life is just hard. Life is just difficult. Life gives you all type of grief and pain. And that's what I'm learning how to deal with right now, bro. I'm learning how to deal with the pain and the grief of life. Yes, that's what we're dealing with. And it's not a good feeling at all, bro. It's not a good feeling at all. Losing one of the closest people to you, somebody you've known your whole life. You've known this person your whole life, and now they're just gone. They're just gone. The closest person to you, they're just gone. Now it feels like you're living this life alone to a degree. You know what I mean? You don't have your ride or die. You don't have your confidant with you. You don't have that person that you can talk to about anything. You know what I mean? That's what it is, bro. It's just an empty void in your life that will never be filled. An empty void in your life that can never be filled, bro. That's what it is. That's what I'm dealing with. I'm struggling to fill that void. I'm struggling to mask that pain, bro. It's just wearing me down, bro. It's just wearing me down. And I find myself constantly thinking about what if I could have been a better, bigger brother? What if I could have been more there for him? What if I could have actually helped him change his ways? Was there anything I could have done? You know what I mean? I find myself questioning and asking myself these things because I really don't know. It's a multitude of shoulda, coulda, and woulda. That's what it is, bro. It's just an emptiness. I'm battling with an emptiness that I can never fulfill. It hurts. It really hurts. Losing somebody very close to you. You don't know how it's going to affect you. And you don't know how it's going to change you. You know what I mean? Like, I've just been more like a hermit nowadays. Like, I keep to myself. I've always kept to myself, but even more so now, bro. Even more so now. It's because I'll never have that bond with anyone else in the world. I'll never have that closeness that I had with my younger brother with anyone else in the world. And now he's gone, bro. There's no trace of him. I mean, we still have some of his old things, but there's no trace of him, bro. He doesn't exist anywhere in this realm, bro. He only exists in memory and pictures and stuff like that, bro. Just I can't tell him anything. I can't say anything to him. You know what I mean? And sometimes I find myself with tears coming down my face because there's so much I want to say. Every time something good happens in my life, I wish I could call him up and tell him, hey man, yeah, this happened, yeah, I'm about to get this job, yeah, man. Every time something good happens, I'm reminded that he's not here. That's right, I can't tell him he's not here anymore. Damn. You know what I mean? I hate the emptiness. I hate the emptiness, bro. There's no one that I can really come to or talk to that will relate to me like my younger brother did, bro. And I really don't know what to do. I really don't know what to say. I just hope that I get better, bro. I just hope that I can deal with this better at some point in life. But it's definitely not right now. That's what I'm dealing with, man. I'm dealing with grief. And it's weighing on my soul very heavily. I try to ignore it. I try to bypass it. But it's there, man. It's there. And I don't know how to beat it. It's not depression. It's nothing of that sort. It's just an emptiness. That's all I can really say. It's just a pure emptiness that just won't go away. It just won't. I find myself just questioning everything because nothing makes sense anymore. Nothing makes sense anymore. And this happened like 3 years ago, man. It happened 3 years ago, and like it's really starting to hit me now. The effect, you know what I mean? The situation, the reality is really starting to hit me now. Because it's been years, man. It's been years, bro, since we laid him to rest. And almost every day I wish I could just spend one more day with him. You know what I mean? Just one more day. But that's not possible, man. He's gone. Gone into the great beyond. And I'm sitting here left wondering when my time's gonna come. You know what I mean? Because we all guaranteed to pass away. That's the reality of the situation. We all guaranteed to pass away. But the question is, are we going to be satisfied? Are we going to be happy with the lives that we lived when we pass away? That's a question only you can answer. Because you determine the satisfactory of your life. Were you satisfied? Or were you not? There is no in-between of satisfaction. Either you good with the life that you lived, or you not. And if I had to guess, I would say he was not happy with the life that he lived. I'm certain that he wasn't. And it just really sucks that he's no longer here because I can't ask him anything. It's like having somebody's phone number, and no matter how many times you call them, they just block your number as soon as you call them, as soon as you text them, text message not received. they have messaging blocking active or some shit like that. That's what it feels like. It feels like you're on a line that you can never get through to the other side. That's how it feels, bro. This emptiness that I'm talking about, that's how it feels. It feels like you just can't express, you can't get it out. It's just gonna always stick and stay with you. You know what I mean? So, that's what I'm dealing with. I'm dealing with grief right now. I'm trying my best to work through it, get past it, you know, work on my YouTube channel more. But it's just draining, man. It's just draining me. I'm trying my best, man. I'm trying my best to get through it and to just live a life that I can be happy about. But in the back of my mind, I'm always thinking about my younger brother and all the things I didn't get to say or do with him. You know what I mean? And it eats away at me. It eats away at me. And I try to keep strong. I try to keep my faith. I try to keep my head held high. But it brings me to my knees. It keeps bringing me to my knees, bro. Because it's just an emptiness that hurts constantly. I'm trying to make sense of it and nothing makes sense. So, if you don't see me post every day, or, you know, it's probably because I'm dealing with grief. Grief is a very heavy feeling that it feels impossible to shake, man. It feels impossible. It's like, get off of me. Get off of me. It just has a hold on me that I just can't, I can't get it off. I'm trying to shake it off, trying to wipe it off, scrub it off, and it don't come off. You know what I mean? So I want to just tell you to cherish all the people that you have in your life right now. Cherish all the people that you have in your life right now. Because you don't know when you or them are going to be gone, man. And I'm going to look into the camera and say this. None of us really knows where we going or what we doing. We just trying to figure it out the best way we know how. You know what I mean? But that's pretty much it. I don't really have too much more to say. I just want to say thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for giving me a chance to express myself and share what's going on with me. With that being said, Professor Hawk signing out. Hawk Sensei bids you adieu. I hope you're waking up every day with a plan, a purpose, and a smile. And if you're not waking up with a plan, a purpose, and a smile, hey, at least you're waking up. Till next time, yo. Class dismissed.